Hello, hello, one and all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wonderful Tactics Ogre fans, and just regular fans in general from around the whole world. It's good to have you all here with us this fine day. I am so very ready to play some Chapter 4 Law. Don't know quite how long we're going to be going tonight. Jane and I have been sleeping on the couch as a change of pace, and because she honestly sleeps better out here, so I don't want to go too late and keep her awake, but we're going to go for at least a little while and enjoy ourselves. I hope you all are as ready as I am. Oh, why? There we go. Not the Nintendo Switch output, please. I see we have Vin, Navi, Star, Mr. Strife, Sai Num. Hello, everybody. Hello. Man himself is live. Let's go, indeed. Got Yuria. She's good. Now I'm back in the Palace of the Dead relic hunting before I tackle any other Coda events and also the San Bronsa dungeon. Well, it sounds like we might be doing San Bronsa together then, Mr. Strife, because I haven't gone into it yet, but it's very likely something that we'll be doing very soon. Sinum beat the game 2 days ago. Very nice. Very, very nice. And Danielle is here as well. Hello, Danielle. Hello, hello. It's the end of your week off. Oh, well, I hope you had a good week off, Star. Jane and I had a very nice weekend. We went to the gym. We got a bunch of grocery shopping done. Played some Project Zomboid with some friends. It was a good time. It was a very good time. All right. That's enough of that soundtrack for the day. Down to just needing the Heavenly General from the final floor of San Bronsa, then I'm ready to move past Reborn. Not emotionally ready yet, though. It's been a fun game. Yeah, I'm going to be sad when I wind up putting it down for a while. It'll be probably a good few years before I revisit it, unless some like cool mods and stuff come out. But either way, though, it's been absolutely a blast to play. So, when last we left off, we had acquired the lovely Ozma. Got her decked out with a cursed whip and a setup. I will have a video out Tuesday going over her recruitment and 4 different builds that I have for her. That'll be very fun. It's hopefully a Titanium Trials episode will be going up tomorrow as well, something completely unrelated. And then on Tuesday, I guess we're going to be doing the DLC for Engage. I didn't realize that it was coming out the 4th. And I don't know when it's coming out the 4th. I just know it's coming out. So I don't know if that's at noon or if it's at midnight or what, but we'll either be doing that on Tuesday or on Wednesday. So we'll see what's up with that. Once I max my relics for my selection team, then I'll go back in time for the other playable characters like Ravnus and the others. Hell yeah, brother. That's the way to do it. Back to work tomorrow. Got some writing done that I've been meaning to, so I'm pretty good spirits overall. Very good to hear. Very good to hear. Very good stuff, Star. And I've been working on a bunch of different scripts and videos and stuff in the background. Haven't had the chance to post them because the Q&A and then the April Fool's video. That was a ton of fun. Thank you to everyone who enjoyed that. And we'll be back to our regularly scheduled broadcasts this week. That said, today we have a mission. And that mission... Oh yeah, we also recruited someone way less cool than Ozma, but I mean, she's here. We got Oshion, who probably isn't going to see a whole lot of use, but I mean, she's there. Our task for the day is to go to Barnisha Castle. And, well, any of you who are familiar with the story know what happens at Barnisha Castle. So this is going to be very interesting. I've weaponized the Oshion recruitment fight. Ramos just keeps using Summon Darkness, and then I beat down and recruit the zombie/ghosts he keeps summoning over and over again. I have 4 ghosts and 6 skellies now. Nice! That's awesome, dude. Alright, so we are level synced because we haven't done this on Law before. That's fine, that's fine. I mean, this looks like it's going to be a pretty good setup, all things considered. We're not using AI, of course. We'll bring Oshion along just because we can. Don't really have anything super spectacular that we're planning to do with her, but, I mean, we can bring her. And we can give her some better gear in the process. She will certainly be along for the ride. We can give her Lobber. And we'll bring our dragon along as well. Why not? So let's take Empower Dragon. And sure, HP. And then we give her a bunch of grenades and we watch her go to work. 1 grenade. 2 grenade. 3 grenade. And 4 Granada! There we go. Nice. Let's give her some forged stuff so that she's actually, like, performing a little bit better. Cool. Alright, Ochion. I hope you're ready. I don't suppose I have an axe earring for her, do I? Nope, that's the Barbarian's earring. Alright, that's fine. Let's grab her Dragon Agricora. Which we'll put Luminous Resonance on, and we'll give it a Ring of the Horde. And then we need Uno Mas, so we can grab... it's been a while since we brought Cressida out. Screw it. Why not? Why not? Here we go. Hey, Guts is here. Saw the last spell in the PlayStation Store. Gonna buy it. Oh, shit.
What business have the Amoricans here?
I didn't realize that was on console. Nice. Any of Gremlin's Ghosts and Skeletons Rainbow Summons are free. You can just take them. The Bakram don't want you to know this, but you can just pick them up and take them. I have 20 in my army.
Lower your weapons and surrender at once. Your lives will be spared.
Let's show them Lothlorien's true metal, boys.
Oshona is one of my favorite characters, and I feel bad I never used her except to see if she talked to the boss who came from her village. She would not. Yeah, she's a very cool character that unfortunately has very little screen time, which is a shame. Also, I feel like the game is slightly loud. I'm going to adjust it down just a little. Let me know if that winds up being too much. Also, Osmo rocketed off before I could cancel the AI. Jeez. Ah, I thought I could hit that to break it and get a card. Oh well. Here they come, marching down the street. Was our objective here kill everybody? It was. Alright, well, good thing we brought Cressida. Jeez. She's gonna have a lot of slaying to do. Nice. Oh, 2 bonus objectives done simultaneously. Alright. The Ozma Bloodlust waits for no Tom. Seriously. It's alright. She's just getting into the fray so that she can do her business. Which does, of course, mean whipping some poor fool into submission. Lambert. Come on down, Lambert. Come and face your fate. Think they'll make a new game in the Tactics Ogre Saga? I sure hope so, Guts. I sure hope so, man. I'm pretty sure the Tactics Ogre has done pretty damn well. Not like, you know, blockbuster sales or anything, but I think it's done quite well. So, hopefully, that will lead to some sort of series revival. We'll see. We'll see. Eat an apple, get some MP. Alright, Ochion. It's grenade time. This game's story ends in a cliffhanger, right? It does. It does. And that's to say nothing of all the other games in the series as well. So there's certainly plenty of material that they could work with. Whether that would be another Tactics Ogre, or if it would be just an Ogre battle game, hard to say. Five games we got in the series were all building towards something. Yeah. Yeah, then they got hired to make Final Fantasy Tactics. They did that, and not a whole lot happened after that. I've heard mutterings that that's because there's, like, bad blood between Square Enix and Matsuno, but I don't know if there's any, like, substance to that or if it's all just rumors and speculation. Got no idea. Oh, buddy, you didn't want to do that. Smack. Ooh. Thank you for the luminous resonance, Agricora. Ooh, look at this guy with the spicy thunder flare. All right. Do. Gotta bring these golems down eventually. Damn, Vice. Holy shit. Vice putting out the damage. God damn. If you feel like the Zenobian and Law ending of Ogre Battle Person of Lordly Caliber feels like it's a continuation of sorts of the Code of 4 ending of Reborn. Interesting. Very interesting. Not having seen the ending of Code of 4, that makes me wonder a lot of things. Also, I mean, not having seen anything of Ogre Battle Person of Lordly Caliber also makes me wonder a lot of things, because I don't know much about it. More Granada! Grenades are so strong. Goddamn. Like, she doesn't even have the axe earring. That's just raw talent, baby. Yes, Cressida. Bring your fell power to bear against them. Oh, it's satisfying every time. Make sure she's all topped up on mana. False Strike, not bad, not bad. I mean, we can deal decent damage here with Thunder Flare. And by Thunder Flare, I mean Lightning Bow. Hey, I'll take that poison, actually. That's pretty good. Alright, Denim, show him what for. Golems, man. There's a lot to do in this game, so if they made the same type of game, but more story and dialogue like Triangle Strategy, that'd be awesome. Graphics can stay the same. I would definitely be down for that. I would absolutely be down for that. Hey, Baka's here. Imagine needing something like mana. Yeah, you know, dirty mages. Nice parry, Vice. Nice parry. Oh, boy. Here she goes, tearing into the back line. Smack. She's Ozma. She's wielding a cursed weapon. She's Ozma. Nice. We like Light-averse. Light-averse is good. We like chucking boulders at Templars for massive damage. Oh my god. Alright, that was a fair Raven Eye. I'll give that golem that. Well, I mean, Ravenous, you seem to be in the perfect position to shank two guys simultaneously, so... Nice. More velocity shifts would be good. Do I smell a grenade? I did, in fact, smell a grenade. Oh, boy. Ninja's getting a mite beat up. We're going to fix that up a little bit. She was on death's door. And now it's Cressida's turn to wound the naughty children. Beautiful. 2 kills, a wound, and a maim. I'll take it. Vice axing people questions left, right, and center. We've almost got the diddly dang golems down. Once we get them down, it's pretty much over. Admittedly, it's strange that the tar on this map doesn't do anything. Yeah, I guess it doesn't, huh? It doesn't even, like, slow move range. Very odd. Now, see, if this is triangle strategy, they would light that tar aflame at some point, and it would be an awesome story moment. Oh, yeah, kind of like Vin said. I wish the tar flame or fire spells lit it aflame. That, yeah, that would be dope. Golem down. Ow. Yuna just turns around and slaps Zapan upside the head for daring to hit him with the berserk. There we go. Alright, well, their front line is completely shattered. All we have is some wingmen in the back. And, I mean, it's pretty much going to be over. Go! Hit him with an axe, Ochion! Nice. The man just wants answers. What do the numbers mean? Vice, probably. Strange, too, since oil used to exist as a status condition. I know that was a thing in FFT. Was that a thing in this as well? I don't remember it in this, but maybe that's just like in the original version of the game. Someone on a hybrid of Reborn and Triangle, Tactics Ogre, Knight of Lotus is sort of that. You need to use stormy spells to slowly flood an entire level. Ooh, really? Well, now that is just interesting. That very well might be something that I wind up having to look into even more now. Because I have, of course, been interested for quite some time, but knowing that there's some triangle strategy-esque elements in there, now that's interesting. Gonna say FFTA 2 as much as I dislike FFTA 2 sometimes. I love A2, but you have to have the time to set aside for it. That is a beefy game. But overall, I love 2. There's just so much that's fun about it. It's so long. It is. It is. But see, if I'm going to play a game, like, it's because I enjoy the game in its entirety, right? For the most part. So it's like, I don't care if it's long. That's just more of that game that I've been craving the content of. Keeping with tradition, the team that made Light of Lotus was immediately hired to make versions of it set in Final Fantasy called Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and 2. Oh, of course they were! Again, I didn't know that. Very interesting. Thank you for your Ravenous or videos helping to get Ravenous and Yunin. You're quite welcome, MH. I'm gonna have another video out on Tuesday to get one of the other secret characters from Law, so I hope that that helps you as well. And that's battle 1 done.
That's almost as if they didn't know we were coming. But why?
Creators of Triangle Strategy aren't the same group behind Tactics Ogre or FFT. There are, I believe, a couple of devs, but it's mainly just inspired very heavily by those games.
Surely that Dark Knight who escaped would have given them warning.
Quite literally have more undead units than there are deployment slots. Should I stop? But like Fluff, what if you need some of them because some of them get knocked off cliffs in the Palace of the Dead and you need filler? Clearly you need more. You need at least 24, 2 full teams. Onward! Archer, multiple tiles, buff cards. Not worried about it. Let's go. Ship it.
I did not expect them to find us here.
We've seen this before. All right, Barbus. It's time. Oh, look at Ozma just jumping up here immediately. What a Chad. Agricora is going to have to go around. Come on, get meditate, meditate, meditate. Yes, no. Damn it. Ah, I was hoping we'd just start dropping meteors immediately. Immediately. Not even allowing Barbus the chance to shoot a Templar. What a heartless man. Now imagining you in an episode of Hoarders defending why you need all those extra undead units. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like an appropriate response. It stands to reason. I hate when that arbitrarily happens. Why was that bomb not able to go off? Was it because it landed in tar? Did that somehow mute its ability to cast? Oh my god, please. Screw you, game. I'm going back. Can't just cheat me of a perfectly good grenade. There we go. Completely arbitrary. The only difference between the two throws was that one was 1 elevation higher. Still landed there, but apparently that's illegal. Star, honestly, I wish it was because it was raining, but it just seemed like it just didn't feel like working. I know what I'm doing on the Chaos Route rerun. I'm taking Balmamusa with me. Oh, God. Believe you hit the cross between the units, not the cross containing the units for the first throw? No. Nope. There was a guy here, and I hit here. So it should have hit these two. Dante's going to be able to heal forever. Ocean can hit 1 man with a grenade. Go, Denim, go! Give yourself some MP. We want to hit a Crimson Reach ASAP. Oh, Zapan can actually get up here because the dragon! Right, of course. Lovely. Love to see it. Oh, you didn't want to do that, sir. Was it worth it? Barbus, the army's coming for you. I love pincer attack because it's just like, hey, did you want to expedite the rate at which you kill the enemy? Yes? Cool. Counterattacks? It sounds like free damage for you, sir. Oh, Barbus is big chillin'. Alright, fair enough. We'll just keep unloading into the Templars. Now that's a grenade. Beautiful. Oh, Cressida. Nice. Zapan was robbed during the Smasher Pass. I was trying to decide if I should, like, give him a smash, but I'd already given Gamp a smash, and the only excuse I could think of to give Zapan a smash was the same type of thing, like, he looks nice. And I didn't feel like I could reuse the same joke. Traded out my 2 Terror Knights for a Water Dragon and a Gremlin Familiar, so instead of these 2 plated up spiky dudes slowly stomping up menacingly, I have this tiny little scaly dude cackling like a maniac riding into battle on the top of an even bigger scaly dude chewing people apart. Excellent. I love, like, the mental imagery there is perfect. Well done, Fluff. Very well done. The team is largely doing okay. Jasmine has inexplicably taken a bunch of damage, as she tends to. Really, she's kind of just taken over for Ricky in this scenario, because Ricky got beat up on this map, I remember. See you, Celestine. They're really trying to bring Jasmine down, but I just don't think it's going to work out. I don't think they have it in them. Ah, we don't quite have the reach for Crimson Reach. Okay. Let's get one of these crit up cards, though. Inexplicably, everyone targeted the ninja. You'd think they'd be more invisible than that. Man, they hate her. Oh my god, they hate her. Jeez. The AI wanted her dead. Alright, Ozma. They killed one of our own. Not that she's down forever, but I mean, we cannot let such a transgression stand, of course. So, Clarimond, join us. I love that that's a guaranteed charm. Who bit the dust? I don't know, couldn't see her. She was just so stealthy. Unless you're being serious, in which case Jasmine went down, but I'm pretty sure you were having a jest. Funny, too, because they aimed for her over your cleric. They really did. The AI has it out for ninjas on this map, man. I swear. Poor Voltaire is stuck down on the lower level, not going to be able to do a damn thing. Can't even res, poor guy. Oh, it's such a shame. Out of the way, please. Come on. Coming through. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Ozma. This one's gonna hurt, but, like, it's worth it. Honestly, wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay. It was Jasmine, our ninja, who went down. Oh, right. We hit our charmed guy. Ah, well. Tristan? My... The Holy King himself is here? Why has he joined the Templars? What is this? The King of Zenobia himself. Well, we cannot let such a transgression pass, of course.
It's him.
Ooh.
I'd know him anywhere.
Something you want to say to me, boy?
I wasn't expecting dialogue here.
Dinner. He's the dog who led the attack on Goliath. You're certain? I watched as he butchered our friends, as he slew my father.
Ah, the drunk's whelp. If you miss your father, I'll send you to join him.
A courtesy I thought to offer you. You contend with me in this life, and my father in the next.
Pretty good line, Vice. That was a pretty good line, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, the parry. Fair enough. Oh god, Ocean! Oh! Alright. He hit us with that Angel of Death. Fair enough. I respect it. However, Zapan, I'm sorry, but this is just too good of an opportunity to pass up. Oh, we got the rimfire. Nice. And down goes King Tristan, King of Zenobia. Had enough of your world shenanigans. Contend with my father, who you probably one-hit KO'd in the next life. Yeah, but like, in heaven or whatever, clearly Vice's father will have the upper hand because he's so righteous and noble because he was killed unjustly.
I find myself needing to depart. I suppose I have a good excuse at least.
That's true. He did just completely ignore Vice, who was just spitting hot bars at him to go blow up poor innocent Ochion.
Wait, Barbus!
Do 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 do. It's nearly time for a big moment. This is going to be fun. And it could also be slightly annoying, actually, so let me be a little bit more careful about our team comp here. Zapan, you're honestly not going to be that useful here, sorry. Let's grab Rudlam, he'll be more useful. Voltaire can come to the front. We'll bring Bayan, who hasn't seen too much use. And let's bring Yuria to make sure that we're all ready to go. Okay. Innocent, Vice's father? I don't know about that. Victim, sure, but innocent? Innocent in terms of, like, not deserving to be axe murdered by
leave the
a
field.
lunatic Dark Templar. Alright, so we're familiar with this here scenario. There's a Cashua. We don't want to kill her. Oh, wait. Ah! Damn you and you're still being on AI. We sparing Cashua in this fight. Ah, there's the engulf. Excellent. Thank you, Rudlum. Might actually be able to hit something with that. And by something, I mean a lot of things. Wow. Nice. Nice. Ooh, Vice running out of bombs. Wow, I gotta restock. We need Lancelot's reaction? No. There's a more... there's a better scene. You know the scene. There's a better scene. Rebecca, the 8th spooky ghost, has joined my undead army. Nice! I only ever got 2 ghosts. I wish they had more classes. Went for the Lord title first. No. I don't have Lord yet, Mr. Strife. We're going to be getting Lord today. Nice parry. Look at these cowards. So much good music in this game, man. I was gonna say, I should use the Spirit Stone of the Stars. Wait, we already have Spellcraft. I forgot. That Swordmaster thinks they're ever gonna get an attack off. Silly guy.
Sister, here.
Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da. Get down in sword thwacking range and fight me like a man. Look at them. They're like in matching uniforms with like complementary colors, and they're all wearing the same type of helmet, and they're just gonna sit up there and shoot arrows at me. Like, what a bunch of babies. The days of assassinating Lancelot immediately as the map begins are a thing of the past. Was that a thing? Jeez, I never even knew. I was gonna say, there's no way Vice can throw that high. Oh, but he can get up here, though. Hold up. Hey! Nice. Dark Knight theme goes harder than Gordian Lock Golems. True facts, man. The Dark Knight theme is goated. Absolutely no question about that. I mean, we can just get more mana. Sounds good to me. Oh, Cressida, if you would be so kind, my dear. Yeah, this group is closer. Oh, hey, buddy. Welcome to the party. Wasn't expecting you to join us. No, Mr. Archdragon, you can't kill Raymond yet. I'm not done with him. Oh, no. Go, Denim, go. Crimson Reach has a verticality limit. Are you serious? I had no idea. Wow, okay. Alright, game. Deny me my fun. I'll find other ways to have it instead. Do 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 do. Bum bum. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Those poor Templars on the stairs are having a bad time. Your boy Canopus used to be able to fly right over, tank all the things, then deal 1 billion damage to Lancelot in the PSP version. Oh yeah, I guess if you'd like ground up and everything, yeah. I can see that being feasible. But that's boring. It'd be fun like the first time, but... They still want Jasmine dead with a burning passion. It's honestly kind of remarkable. I gotta respect the dedication. Cacho going for the Cragfall. Very interesting indeed. No Avalanche 3, unfortunately. Even Lancelot joining in to make sure that poor Jasmine dies an untimely death. Amazing. I'm toying with this map. Am I the baddie? Nah, I couldn't be. Ramos, you fool. Never seen the AI do that before. What did he do? I mean, I can hit Lancelot with it. Yeah, why not? We've drawn first blood, lads. Get Jasmine up. Just bows being bows in the PSP version. Oh, gotcha. Fair enough. Ramos ran up to a crowd of my units and used Putrefy on himself, damaged 3 of my guys, and took himself out. The AI went out on its own terms. It was tired of the abuse that you were doling out to it, and it said enough. And you know what? I gotta respect that. Sorry I'm late. Hello. Hello, Ungifted. Good to have you as always, my friend. That crit. Damn, Cressida. Rudlam ready for the follow-up, too. Jeez.
We cannot hold against such force. We must withdraw.
What? And leave me here?
Perhaps I should kill her now. The turmoil would only make it easier to assail these wretched islands, and make ruling them a far more difficult proposition. No. We must trust to Kashua. For now. Forgive me, Kashua. May the Empress watch over you.
And there he goes, the magnificent bastard himself.
Coward!
Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Look at how easy that was, everybody. Lancelot grind set? Hell yeah. Left Barnisha, but he's still in our hearts. Here we go, chat.
You shouldn't lurk in doorways.
Baka, which is the dialogue option for the Shankarino play out? You know the one.
Are you all right?
What do you mean to do with me?
Do with you? I'm here to help you, sister.
I am not your sister. I am Versalia, rightful ruler of Valeria.
No, you will always be my sister.
I'm gonna mute because this is gonna be a scene.
We lived our whole lives together. One day, you may be Queen of Valeria, but you will always be a sister to me. Blood be damned.
A lie! What brother would abandon his sister as you did?
You have 3 potential combos. Yeah, but it plays out different ways, doesn't it? There's one particular way that I want. I think I did only what I had to do here. Can end early if you mess up. Right.
I did leave you, I'll not deny it. But only because I did not want to see you caught up in this war, sister.
Another lie! You were glad to be rid of me!
I took no joy in our parting. Am I choosing the right options by mistake?
How could you think I would want to be parted from you? You're the only family I have left.
But we're not family, Denham. Not really. I wanted to be your sister. No, more simple than that. I wanted to be near someone who needed me. For me. Why could we not be together? Why was I born a princess?
Sister, no! Someone, help us!
I am a burden. No more.
No! No!
Barbus,
There it is.
cannot say I'm pleased to see you live.
There it is. Less dramatic than I expected it to be with the voice acting, but still good. Still good. Seemed to find an interesting time to pop in. Indeed, Segno, indeed. We've been building to that for a long time. How very different things could have been if we had not chosen the correct options on our first run-through, eh? Very interesting indeed. Tragic hero unlocked. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that is good. We'll put that on for a bit. And now we go back to Fidok, and a very different series of events takes place. Hey, Denham, what's going on in here? Oh, dear God. Must have missed something. Didn't know this was happening. I did schedule it. I did schedule the stream. It's been up since yesterday, day before.
Sadly, we were unable to save the Princess Visalia.
So now, things obviously take a very different turn, because we don't have Quechua here to take the throne, right? So who rules? Well,
I lacked the strength. The failure is mine. Forgive me. But do not forgive the Dark Knights. They abandoned the princess when they realized their own defeat was inevitable. I tried to persuade her to our cause, but the Dark Knights had sown deep the seeds of doubt and fear. She took her own life. It is for her that we fight as well.
We're ready to march, my lord. Just give us the word.
Good. We move against the Bakram and the Dark Knights with everything we have. The final battle awaits. Onward to Heim.
much less impactful speech than when Quechua was in this seat.
You did well.
I tire of this theater.
Do not say that. You must bring this war to an end. If that means enduring a little theater, I think it a fair price.
Damn. Abuna Maruva is harsh.
My sister died. Was that part of the price as well?
You must push such thoughts from your mind. Naught will come of it. Right or wrong, let history be the judge. Now you must focus on the task at hand, Denim.
Very, very interesting. We have received a Sovereign's Mark. What does that mean, Tom? You might ask. Well, most of you already know, seeing as how the game's been out for quite a few months at this point. But that means Denim can finally take his most powerful class. Since yesterday, nothing like live in 36 hours notice, lol. Yeah, again, we should have been live last night, but we kind of were under a severe thunderstorm watch all day. And after having my PC be fried by a thunderstorm once, I didn't really feel like messing with that again. So we're here tonight instead. Resistance Knight, and being perfectly honest, I think we dodged a bolt with her offing herself. I like the attention to terminology there. No bullets. Well, technically bullets, but very few people would know about them, seeing as how Lyndall has only recently arrived on these shores. Now I have to get the third version, though, where Quechua dies before Heim. True. I mean, everything we have. Get those wheels attached to the castle. We're going full Hungry City Chronicles here. Oh, boy. Hey, how's the stream going? It's going well, X. It's going quite well. You should buy a UPS. Isn't that a backup power system? I should. But I only have so much money to throw around, and most of that goes towards bills and food. Even with the incredible growth of the channel, I'm now only, making do and sustaining rather than losing money at a rapid pace. All these upgrades will come in time, of course. But yes, so Denim, he will be a berserker no longer. For you see, he can become a lord. Title given by the Order of Falaha to those it deems worthy of carrying on the mantle of Valerian rule. Their power is largely a factor of their past achievements. So, now, every class that Denim has been in, he will now have skills available from. That means we're going to be doing a victory lap here, where we're going to be turning Denim into every class that's available to him, and then turning him into a lord, to ensure that he has access to all of the skills that he should be able to access by right, because he's a lord. Oof, yeah, oof indeed. Famine before fortune, exactly. So Switch to Terror Knight first? No need. He's already been a Terror Knight. I guess technically he's also been a warrior before, but oh well. Rune Fencer, he's not been, actually. We were just talking about it. Soon you'll be a billionaire and own YouTube. That's a lofty goal there, sir. But I appreciate the support. We didn't need to make him a berserker. We were already a berserker, but it's fine. Tom, you need to swap to all the classes you haven't used first. Don't worry, Baka, I'm ahead of the game. And own YouTube, that sounds like a monkey's paw wish. Yeah. Imagine owning YouTube, you'd lose money per second. If it was a private company, but I mean, they're not losing money. They get all that advertisement money, right? I assure you, I'll be crying through the entirety of this victory lap. It brings me no joy in becoming the most powerful human in the land, truly. Yeah, that sounds about right. YouTube is losing lots of money. Is it really? Wow, I had no idea. Man, if YouTube is losing money, I imagine Twitch must be losing a ton of money, huh? YouTube itself has never made a profit. Very interesting. And now, it is time. We must become a lord. Is Lich an option? It is not, unfortunately. We don't have a Lich's ring, so we'll have to do that at some point. But for now... Switch him to Octopus for Poison Rain? I wish, man. Let's fucking go! Interesting that the game decided to give him the Jygla's bow. Huh. Alright, so Denim is now a lord, which means we can do whatever the hell we want with him. Look at this. He can wield anything. And he has so many skills. All of the skills, as a matter of fact. I don't even know what I want to do with him, honestly. I hadn't gotten this far. It is an option, just one we don't have right now. Correct. Twitch is positive because of how it operates. Really? I didn't realize that. I thought it was just pushing all of the new monetization stuff because they were losing money. Would I recommend this game? Absolutely, Shubham. Absolutely. If you like tactics games at all, this is a masterclass. Lich class ability is OP. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Honestly, never knew you could do this. Really? Really? Phalanx and a Lament of the Dead and Meditate equals profit? Ooh. It's because the economy's been going sideways. Yeah, fair enough. Man, oh man, what do I even want to do with Lord Denim? We could level him through katanas for a while, just for shits and giggles. Honestly, he's never used them. Why not? You know, why not? Why shouldn't I, as a matter of fact? Now, it would be really funny to go double attack if we could dual wield two-handed katanas, but unfortunately, we cannot. All these recruitment spells, various necromancy things. Meditate is a must, for sure. Lament is, of course, very, very strong, so I think we'll put that on for a while. And then... Ooh, Speed Star. Speed Star is fun. Oh, there's so many options, man. Oh, it's so satisfying. Double Impact. Ooh. Ooh, you know what? You know what? Hold up. Hold up. Double Impact. Double Impact and Berserk. Do these stack? Why'd you go to all the classes new here? Well, Eric, if you go to every class that you have available to Denim, when you switch him to Lord, he will have access to all of those classes' skills, so you can build your ideal class on Denim. You just want to make sure that you switch him through all the classes first, so you have access to all of them on Lord. If you don't switch to a particular class, say Berserker, for example, before you switch to Lord, you won't have Berserk available. Just checked Google's most recent financial report. Due to YouTube subscription, Google made an additional $317 million in quarter 2022 versus 2021. So YouTube might be losing money, but Google, on the other hand, feel like Berserk will fade after the first hit. Will it? That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Sanguine Assault, though. Can you proc Sanguine Assault and then proc Mighty Impact? Or Double Impact, even? We're going to find out. We are going to find out. Plus, we can put whatever spells we want on him, including Instill spells, and Summon spells, and the Apocrypha, and all sorts of fun stuff. So it really depends on what katana we're putting on him right now. And I certainly have options. We could go with the Ogre's Bane. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's it. We're going to make him a worm scale helmet. And, I mean, he can have whatever the hell pants I want. We'll give him some chain leggings for now. He wants the Sunfire Earring. And we'll make him a light element. Sanguine double works. Aw, yeah. YouTube subs drove more profit versus ads, but the bulk of the profit for Google came from Google Cloud. Ah. Can't stay since I need to sleep soon, but I'm popping in to give a like and say hi. Oh, Caffeine, you missed a great moment. You'll have to go back to the VOD later. I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it.
Take a look.
But good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Trust me in the word. You sure? What do you say?
Proc both Sanguine and Double Impact, but they're both active skills. Seem to proc one at the end of a turn and the second at the start of a second turn. It's a little clunky. Yeah, I figured that. Google and YouTube are both owned by Alphabet. Yes, of course. All right, we need to restock on all of our consumables. In fact, we're going to buy like hella extra because we've got plenty. And in fact, where are our grenades? There they are. I never want to run out of these again. Thank you very much. Nice. As far as other things are concerned... Ooh, dragon steaks. Yoink. Didn't realize we still had those. I guess everything else we're pretty much stocked on, huh? Ooh, mending seed's a little low. Let's fix that. Nice. Then are you Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Pisces? Because absolute mutability seems to be your domain. Hit that like button, chat. Rookie numbers right now. Please do. Please do. It does help immensely. It is absolutely vital in terms of the algorithm, so. Alright, for spells, Denim is going to have Instill Light, the Light Apocrypha, of course. Oh wait, we don't have the Light Apocrypha. Right, we have to get that from San Bronsa. He'll have Wisp-Light for now. He will have Boon of Swiftness. And... sure, Resurrect. Why not? Why not? Why shouldn't he? And we will grab a Glass Pumpkin as well. Put on that worm scale helm. Yeah, we'll take the extra defense from the Boulder gauntlets. Why not? Then if we have any extra charms to give this lad. Nope. All right. Stuck with Gamp and his 4 beasts. Figuring out if I have to use beasts against him. At the point where I kill his beast, he will heal and imply a negative buff on all my heroes. Ah, right. Yeah, the best thing you can do in that fight is rush him, Eric. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. But I rushed him down, and that was the way I was able to beat it. Cashua's standing over his grave from an alternate universe. This is awkward. And Cyrus has subscribed. Welcome, Cyrus. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Very good to have you. Very good to have you indeed. All right, we're moving on, team. Also, we should check the Warren report really quick. Princess dead as Barnisha falls. Upon hearing that Princess Versalia was held captive by the Dark Knights, the Resistance launched an attack on Barnisha Castle. Though the castle was captured, the princess was slain by the Dark Knights before she could be rescued. The Dark Knights face outrage for their reckless actions. Lothlorien themselves deny the allegations. Interesting that that's the propaganda machine we've spun up. Seeing how it is actually a lie. And Lothlorien's denial is actually true. Very interesting, isn't it? Very interesting indeed. Alright, onward to saving. To the Boulder Sands. Nagging me, saying I don't care for her despite me killing armies worth of people just for her. I'm right here, you dolt. Truly, I will miss that shrill voice. Oh, fuck you. Very good. Very good. The Boulder Sands. Fight.
So they move from Barnisha. They'll find these lines well defended. We will not let them reach the open desert. Move!
It's actually a pretty cool party comp. They've got some sword masters, some mages, some rune fencers, dragons, Lamia. Interesting stuff. Ready for the prompt on the hermit. You know it, Segno. All day, every day, my guy. Gotta go. Keep up with the content. Thank you for being responsive. Of course, Eric. Of course. I hope you have a good night, my friend. Feel free to drop by in the future if you feel like it. And best of luck when it comes to the Gamp fight. If you need help, you know where to find us. Either here or in Discord. When in doubt, meteors. Damn, Rudlum's going all in, huh? Jeez. Vice, if you wouldn't mind throwing some bombs. Imagine after the scene where Cashua uses the dagger on herself, the one we already have walks in and is just like, wow, so dramatic. Do I really sound like that? I don't sound like that at all. It would be really funny, honestly. Mimosa. Wait, is that Ozma of the Dark Knights? And Denim, Lord of the Rebellion? And a Flying Bard? And did that woman just hurl meteors at us? Yeah, it's quickly lining up to be a bad time for this random generic rune fencer, huh? Don't use Crested a Life Force skill for more MP? Only when I need to. For the most part, though, she's got it on lock. Funniest reaction would probably be from neutral Cashua. Ooh, true. Going lurk as it is time to head back into Final Fantasy X. Ooh, nice. Very nice, Ungifted. I will say as well, since it's something that you have requested oft in the past, the script for the History of the Emblems video, wherein I talk about the background of all the various emblems that you can see and engage, both the base ones and the DLC, is nearly complete. So that'll be a video that'll hopefully be going up in the next week or two. Should be good. Damn. Well, only one thing to do, Ozma. Hit him. The Hermit. Soul-searching, introspection, being alone, inner guidance, isolation, loneliness, and withdrawal. Some heroes may only be one a short time, while others may spend most of their lives a hermit. Very interesting. The cynical side of me sees like the neat or the incel, that type of individual. And at risk of owning myself, on the other side of things, I do personally resonate with the hermit a fair bit. Obviously, I'm not a hermit in so much as like never having contact with anyone. You know, I live with my girlfriend, my lifetime, or my longtime life partner. I spend my time creating content for other people, for you guys. I'm rather outgoing in that regard. But at the same time, I've spent a lot of time in my life looking inward, navel-gazing, the less charitable, might say. And I do prefer my own company, largely. Jane is an exception. It's part of the reason that she's so special to me. And while I don't know that I would fully align with the idea of the hermit as someone who is truly alone anymore, it is definitely something that I felt like I was a part of, willingly or otherwise, for a good chunk of my life. Thanks, man. Can't wait. Absolutely. It should be fun. It should be fun. I don't know how much traction it'll get, but it's been a video I've been working on for a little while, and I'm excited to put it out there, because I do think it'll be interesting for the people who are interested in seeing it, so. Mount Gagzit just about to enter the cave. I don't know what that means, because I've not played Final Fantasy X, but I do understand that you're responding to Star, not me. May or may not have made Hobram a Fusilier. Oh my god, you made the blind gunner. Excellent. Very good. That has been a brilliantly funny idea to me from the start, so I'm very pleased. The hermit is pretty much the leave me alone, I just want to do my thing in peace with the people or person I like, which is pretty accurate to me, honestly. Some would say that the hermit's greatest fault is all introspection and no action. Yeah, and like, I've not ever been someone for no action. It's more just action antithetical to the expectations set by society. I've never been one to go with the flow. So. Denim's ready to cast a summon. Very nice. Ow. Rude. I'll take those skill levels. Thank you very much. But perhaps I should put a asterisk, or an asterisk, next to that no action. Potentially. Potentially. The advent of things like modern technology and the internet and all that type of stuff kind of forces a reevaluation of what it means to be a hermit. Because I think by most classical definitions, I'm most certainly not a hermit. Well, by classical definitions, maybe I am a hermit. Even though I do have interactions with people on the regular, but like, very few of those interactions are face-to-face. I don't know. What do you guys think? Interestingly, somewhat paradoxically, while the hermit is associated with isolation, it simultaneously is associated with guidance due to its association with awareness. Right. And that is something that I've spent a lot of my life doing. It's been like guiding others, which is odd, to say the least. There we go. Bring her down.
Oh, of redeeming my family's honor dies with me.
There are plenty of examples of those becoming hermits taking extreme action at the very start, selling all mortal possessions and running to the mountainside. Right. Yeah, and I certainly don't fall into that category. Life's all about experiences. Do whatever you love. When it's time to depart, you wouldn't regret it. Exactly. 100% with you on that one, Newborn. 100%. Persona has some pretty neat hermits, does it? I'd be happy to hear about it. As has been well documented at this point on this channel, I know very little of Persona. Chris Muller says, hello, good sir. I'm happy to inform you that I bought and adore the last spell. Has reminded me just how brutal good tactics games can be. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Love to hear that. That's very, very good. Last spell is excellent. I can't wait to play more of it. It's a blast. More of an agoraphobe. Fair, fair. In my experience, hermits become mentors by having others seek them out. Yeah. And that's something that's interesting, right? Like, you might look at the way I do YouTube now, and like how many guides I've done and informative videos and all that type of stuff I've done in the last 6 months or so, and being that informative side of hermitage. But for me, in the course of just my day-to-day life, I've had a lot of people come to me looking for advice and just like life stuff. I don't know why, just who I am, I guess. But I've experienced that a lot, where I've helped a lot of people through a lot of stuff, just seemingly randomly. So to me, that's where my connection to the idea of the hermit comes from. Qualified or no, I've had that experience. In a traditional sense, one could probably think not only of the wild man, but the anchorite as well. An anchorite here meaning what, exactly? It's, for once, a term that I'm not super familiar with. Persona 3 is mostly interacted with through a dying MMORPG in the game. You don't play it. They're a shit poster and kind of a drinker in their off time from work. Interesting. That sounds like a pretty cool character idea, actually. Not bad being the hermit? No, it's not. It's not. I mean, I've certainly been happy with my life. Persona 4 is a fox that wants to get a shrine repaired and gives healing to the party. It's a little weird, but fox. Yeah, you know. Fox spirit's a classic. An anchorite, someone who lived in a small hut or cell built into or against a church, known as an anchorage or anchor hold. Ah, okay. Okay. That stands to reason. I knew the definition of anchorage, so I really should have put two and two together, but... In devoting oneself to religious isolation, it was believed that one could better understand God. Okay. Now, okay, yeah. It's all come together for me. I know what you're talking about now. Seen those cells in Europe. They're creepy. Ooh. Very interesting. Huh. I wouldn't mind seeing that for myself if I ever actually make it out to Europe one of these days. Ryan Wynn says, "Hey man, playing Tactics Ogre on Switch right now." Very nice, Ryan. Very nice. Hope you're enjoying it. How far along are you? Me too, Segno. Me too. It's always nice to see. Growing up, a lot of people pushed me into leadership positions, citing potential and whatnot, except I don't enjoy the responsibility, so I'm not much of a mentor. There are shades of that. I have experienced that. I heard a lot over the years. You're going to make a good politician. You're going to make a good lawyer. For more religious types, you're going to make a good pastor. And I was always like, what makes you think that A, I would have that capability, or B, I would want to have that capability? And the answer is no, I do not want any of that. But apparently, it's been a common thread that people have seen in me, so here I am doing YouTube. Kind of similar, in a way, I guess. Persona 5 is a hacker who eventually joins the cast as support. Oh! Is that, oh god, what is her name? The orange-haired girl. Or orange-haired girl, not girl. Is it Futaba? Is that her with the green jacket? Maybe? We watched Mass through a little hole in the church wall. Oh, that's so weird and interesting. I love weird history stuff like that. Well, I would rather stick to the shadows and be forgotten. Once I start really getting involved in a social circle, I end up becoming a bit of the mascot, as it has been dubbed, whether I like it or not. Yeah. Yeah, I've known people who kind of find themselves in a similar role. And oftentimes, it's against their will, which is unfortunate. On Chapter 4 Chaos Route, getting ready to unlock Kashua. Nice, Ryan. Very nice. Good progress. I would say I hope you've been enjoying the game, but, I mean, seeing as how you've made pretty good progress, I would imagine that you have been. That type of stuff's stressful, not peaceful at all. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been through enough stress in my life, thank you very much. That's why I've never really been interested in taking on such a position. Got the lawyer talk as well. Can't stand law as a profession. Yeah, same. I would not be able to do it. I care way too much about, like, the truth and morality to be able to be a successful lawyer. I would have burnt out. It is Futaba. Okay, cool. I actually knew a thing about Persona. Look at that. In a way, Tom, you kind of are taking on some of the trappings of a pastor. You have a dedicated flock as you extol the virtues of strategy games. I mean, I can see it. I can see the logic behind that. Certainly not how I view myself, but I mean, I guess in a lot of ways, a shepherd in that regard doesn't view themselves in the way that their flock does, so I'm certainly not about to ascribe any of that to myself, but kind of as Abuna Maruva said, you know, worry not about such things for now, let history decide. Kind of ironic, though, because I wind up researching legal stuff all the time. Well, so you have the interest, it's just you don't actually, like, want to partake in the career path, which is certainly fair. It's too worth it, Jasmine, I'm sorry. Never really got the lawyer talk, but I got a lot of bishop or administrator talks. Yeah. Yep. I certainly resonate with that. Meanwhile, I always just been like, man, I'm just a cancer kid who wants to live his life happy. I'm not looking to take on any sort of big, like, responsibility leadership positions like that, please. Really don't have much respect for the profession. No, you don't need to have respect for it to be, like, interested in the application of it, right? And scramble! You've got a 50-50. For what? I'll not say. I'll only ask, do you have a good feeling about this, or a bad one? Good feeling. Absolutely. So long as you look on things with a positive outlook, it'll typically turn out in your favor. And even if it doesn't, you won't have dug yourself into a ditch, and you'll have the positive outlook to deal with the thing that hasn't turned out positively. So it's a win-win all around. Tried to recruit Cressida and I failed. Really? It's possible that your Chaos Frame wasn't in a line. Or wasn't in the right setting, shall we say. Wheel of Fortune 10. Good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, a turning point. Bad luck, resistance to change, and breaking cycles. This, of course, being a question, my interpretation of such things, I would imagine, as per usual. Good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, a turning point, bad luck, resistance to change, breaking cycles. Man, that's a good question. I don't know what I would identify as such a thing. Like, most of these have had a much simpler human answer. But I don't know about this one. If anything, to me, Wheel of Fortune is less representative of a type of person or a role as it is a mindset. It's the Bayan with that one crit card getting a triple crit. Holy shit. Alright. I mean, I'll certainly take it. Wow. But yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is very much a mindset. It's the, do you look at things positively or negatively, and how does that impact your ability to deal with things that come across your path? Because a lot of the way we deal with traumas and trials and tribulations and problems in life comes down to the way we view life as a whole and how we equip ourselves to deal with problems as they come up. If you have a generally more positive outlook and are generally more accepting of things that come along whenever it is that they come along, you'll be better equipped to deal with those things. Whereas if you're kind of like view yourself as someone who has bad luck, who goes through a lot of bad patches, perhaps unjustly, you don't really want to change anything because you just want things to be the way they are, all that type of stuff, you're generally, in my experience, going to have a worse time dealing with the trials and tribulations of life. So to me, the Wheel of Fortune is the balance of a positive versus negative outlook on life with realism balanced in the middle. You don't want to be too far to one side or the other, of course, but... Poor Jasmine, man. She just really is not allowed to live. Big 543 crit, fair enough. I'm forgetting we're getting to the point where, like, we aren't actually really that limited by our gear and, like, level anymore. So I might actually have to start paying more attention again. Rather just be myself and my better half, living my life. But while I'm not a fancy YouTubist, I do usually end up being the person people go to for stuff. I just see leadership as a janitorial position most of the time. It often is. It definitely often is. And I will ask the people, remember too, like, I've only had this channel for, like, what, 3 years now? For the majority of my life, that's a tenth of my life. For the majority of my life, I've been in the same position as you, Fluff. Sometimes I feel like reality is a simulation and the universe has the control room that shows how things work. Reading both Hindu and Buddhism books makes a lot of sense. In that framing, sure. But most things can make sense if you put it in the right framing. The Royal City of Heim. Here we go. Onward! Wheel of Fortune is pretty much the I will rule, I rule, and I have ruled card. Okay. Oh, hey, we can take the secret passage now. I forgot about that. Sick. We can just go right to the Heim Great Hall. Look at that, because we know about these things. I completely forgot that's a thing. It's sort of the cycle of rulership and how things can be sort of cyclical. Sort of like I get introduced to a friend group, I become entrenched in a friend group, I'm eventually cast out of friend group. Not that that has happened to anyone here. Me. It's me. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. A good view. An understandable view. In terms of searching for a simpler vision, well, it's got what it says on the tin. Luck and change. Luck and change. The reason I've subbed, says Chris, is because of my perception of your character. You seem to have a respectable and respectful attitude. Live and yet live, or live and let live in the best of ways, so to speak. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I appreciate it, Chris. And, I mean, I would like to think it's a pretty accurate read on my character. That's the way I view things. That's why I say be good to each other. Like, everyone's here trying to have a good time, relax, deal with life as it presents itself, and enjoy the things that they enjoy. As long as you're respectful to the people around you, I don't care what else you have going on. Live your life. It's all good. Just don't be a dick to the people who are here and the people in your life, and I've got no problems. Mostly poking fun, Tom. Don't worry. Make it a point to treat people like people. No, I know. Of course. Of course. Absolutely. I hear you, brother. Be good to each other. Exactly, Segno. Exactly. At the end of the day, I just want this to be a place where people can come, hang out with me, hang out with each other, enjoy either a game or a genre that they know, or maybe be exposed to a game or genre they don't know, but very well might enjoy, and just be able to chill for a few hours, man. Whether that be on a video, or in my Discord, or here on a stream, there's just too much crazy shit out in the world, and if I can at least give people one spot where they don't have to deal with it for a little while, and they can just be themselves and relax, that's all I ask. So I remember that being the way I used YouTube and these types of communities back in the day, before everything was quite so always online and quite so mainstream. And it helped me a lot. So I'd like to be able to give back to those people and communities of the past, you know? Some of whom are still around, but a lot of whom aren't. They've moved on from YouTube. But I'd like to try and recreate that space when and where I can, while also, you know, supporting myself and my girlfriend and building a life that we're happy with at the same time. So long as y'all are happy here, I'm happy. Can't remember the quote, but there's a difference between do good and be good. True. Yes. Wonder if this game will have DLC content. Probably not, because the coda content that's in the game by default now was the DLC content. That was actually DLC content for the Japanese release of the PSP version. That came just bundled in the full release of the other, you know, the worldwide release, and is now just a part of the game. So I can't imagine that they're going to add anything new to it at this point. I mean, it's been almost 6 months already, so they probably would have announced it if it was going to happen, you know? I think any new content is going to be the sole territory of mods from here on. An exhale. Exactly, Segno. An exhale. Game already has DLC, it's the coda. Yep, see, Baka knows what's up. Tom, remember, if you inhale all the air around you, no one else can. Ah, the ultimate got mine, fuck you perspective. Oh, shit. A very impressive heal there, Branton. I'll take the double skill ups even. Very much appreciated, Denim. Get in there, Vice. Oh boy, here comes Rudlum. No engulf, shame. That's right, he'll be able to wreak plenty of havoc, no worries. Looks good. I'm the kind of person that'll only show up or be chatty when I'm actually feeling up to it or I'm passionate enough. I've had people really think I'm super outgoing or extroverted over it when I'm really very much the opposite. Fluff, I think we might be the same person, my friend. There was a very good chunk of my life where I was actually quite socially awkward. And I've always very much been an introvert. Like, I don't intend to make light of the pandemic or all the things that people dealt with as a result of it. But for me personally, the pandemic and, like, you know, lockdowns and isolation and all that type of stuff was kind of the perfect environment for me, honestly. Because I was able to just live like I'd always lived, but without as much of the outside influence of the world trying to act upon me. And it was great. I had no issues over the course of the pandemic whatsoever, whereas a lot of people did, and I totally understand why. It's, you know, I'm the outlier compared to most people. I know that's a narrative that I saw a lot. A lot of people who thought that they were introverts, or who thought they were more introverted than they really were, finding out there's a lot more of an extroverted atmosphere there. Whereas for me, I was like, nope. Nope, I am perfectly content to be by myself the majority of the time. Thank you very much. And it just kind of goes to show that as much as I do have that sociability when I need to, and as I can come across as very well-spoken and very extroverted and everything when I want to be or need to be, at the end of the day, I like to be by myself, and I like to be doing my thing. Reminds me of the unlikely but possible because physics kind of thing. Breathe, inhale all the air thing. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Coming in from Canadia's stream. I'm also coming from my own stream. Hello. Hello, gentlemen. How was Metroid Prime Remastered, if I might ask? I would have popped in to say hello, but Jane and I were hanging out enjoying the end of a very nice weekend. So I really didn't have the chance to do anything until I got set up for the stream a few minutes prior. Introverts of the world unite? Hell yeah. Just finished my session of Prime Remastered. It's so good. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm glad that it's so good, man. It absolutely deserves it. It's such an incredible game. Damn, poor Vice got bodied. Holy shit. I think it could have been like that if not for the passing of my mom during the pandemic. That's fair, Star. Yeah. Yeah, certainly, not outlier, because everyone deals with stuff like that over the course of their lives, but rare occurrences like that influence the way we interact with the world around us, even for a semi-temporary amount of time, will absolutely have an impact on how you deal with other events like that, for sure. Whew. Nice triple kill, Ozma. I know I'm just jumping into the conversation, but I feel the same way. I'm good just being on my own. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, you do see plenty more of that kind of thing in a community like ours, people who are online a lot. A lot of us are not old, but older, you know, in our 20s, 30s, 40s, stuff like that. So we've been around since the early days of the internet, before it became so normalized. And we were on the internet back in those days for a reason, because it suited us more, you know? So it totally stands to reason. Don't think I've ever been truly socially awkward, or maybe I was, but never been outright socially inept anyway. Guess we can blame the whole forceful leadership stuff for that. Yeah, I think I would say the same thing for me. It's interesting, because it's like, I too have never been socially inept. But there were a lot of social situations that I found a lot of discomfort in that I only dealt with by forcing myself to, or by extreme encouragement from others. And that definitely was to my benefit, I would say. But it definitely did not come naturally to me either. I did have some natural acumen. That's why people would say that I was like a gifted leader or mature for my age, whatever. But there was a lot more deep down that was less certain about such assertions. Sort of entered into a lethargy for a long time. Probably didn't do me any favors. Doesn't help that I got COVID in 2021, got hospitalized during it. I remember that, Star. I do remember that. Yeah, you, to put it lightly, went through a hell of a rough patch there. Dual stick controls make it feel so smooth, even as someone who likes tank controls. Yeah, that would be really nice to play, for sure. Maybe one of these days. Certainly not the clubbing party animal kind of guy either, really out of my element there. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, I've only been, like, clubbing and out to bars and stuff a couple of times, mainly in college. And, while it can be fun, it's certainly not my preferred element. Which isn't even really to say that I'm uncomfortable in such a scenario. It's just like, I'm fine with this. but there's also plenty of other things that I'd rather be doing, you know? Last, I must head to bed. Got family stuff to do in the morning, i.e. watch the D&D movie together. Oh, that sounds awesome. Let us know how it is, Segno. Jane and I have been getting increasingly curious about it, seeing as how there's been so many positive reports coming out. So do let us know, and enjoy.
Impossible. It cannot be.
Look at that. All that money, a fruit of the seraph. Very nice. Very nice. Not that I'm not good with being social, but it's not something I crave as often as other people, I think. Every now and then, though, I do feel like hanging out with people. Yeah. Yeah.
Dark Knights are our enemy, not the Bakram who follow them. Dispatch a messenger. Inform them of our intent. If we treat them like rebels, we'll only push them away.
We'll watch these scenes because I think Kachua took the front and center a lot with them. So it'll be interesting to see Denim in them. And then I might wrap this one up because we're going to be going into the Hanging Gardens. And that could take a little while, even though we're going to be plowing through a lot of the battles. So we'll probably save that for next time. Wrap up Chapter 4 Law then. I don't want to go too late. Jane's trying to sleep, you know.
It will be done, my lord.
We must do likewise with the Resistance, of course. If any of our men protest or show disrespect to the Bakram, they will be punished.
Was around before the net, 2400 BPM modem dialing into BBSs. Yeah, I wasn't quite as present for such a period, but pretty close, And I've been utilizing, like, early forms of internet and all that type of stuff for a long, long time.
If I may, my lord.
Go on.
It's no easy matter. I'm told there's been a good deal of rapine and plunder in the city.
What?
There is worse. Elders beaten, women defiled.
My soldiers do this?
Crude though it may be, many do battle not for glory or duty, but for the spoils. We cannot rid ourselves of them all.
How will you deal with these, my lord?
They will be punished for their crimes, obviously.
They will be punished as they deserve. Good?
Sir.
Today, we begin the long work of peace. We are no longer Wallister or Bakram. We are Valerians. The war is done.
We hereby swear an oath to serve your loyal retainers unto death.
The Dark Knights have sought refuge in the Hanging Gardens. We travel there to rid ourselves of them for good and all. A great battle awaits us, but beyond it, peace. We must take up the sword once more. For Valeria! For Valeria!
Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, wonderful. Excellent. Avoid news, social media, Hollywood, politics, it'll eat your energy. I mean, in a lot of ways, yeah. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but again, that's what this type of community is here for. So people can come, hang out, get a break from things, because everyone needs a break. Everyone needs an exhale, as Segno said. Attended brunch held by my brother. Asked me to buy a fruit platter, nothing at all keto, friendly there. Got it. Not really enjoying myself. One moment you're fighting for your life, the next you're turning into a burlap sack, wondering where it all went wrong. Oh God. Rather be doing a lot other than clubbing, but I also don't really bring the energy people expect. I always just treat it like a trip to the restaurant. Yeah. I don't like crowds, so it's kind of awkward. If you ever find yourself in Canton, New York, come by the Hoot Owl Bar. where I live above. We can have a drink. I will keep that in mind, Ryan. Don't get out traveling that much because, you know, expenses. But if it ever winds up happening, I'll be sure to hit you up. I appreciate the offer. Zapan whistles innocently, totally not in this for the coin. No siree. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if Zapan is just in it to get paid by his employer, that's fine. If he's not, you know, looting and pillaging and being extremely untoward, then that's fine. You know, man deserves to get paid. Just so long as his pay comes from, you know, a contractually obliged source, not just ripping the pearls off an innocent woman, you know? Clubbing is fun depending on who you go out with and your mindset. Have to let yourself get lost in the loud music and the people. True, true. That's the type of thing that I have a hard time with because I'm the person who's always looking out for trouble, trying to make sure that nothing goes awry. So getting lost in things in a crowd like that can be a challenge for me. Especially with Jane. You know, I'm always looking out for Jane's safety, so. That app is insane. No way I can eat 4,500 calories a day. Holy crap, MyFitnessPal wants you to eat 4,500 calories a day? Yeah, I don't know about that. Even if you're not meeting the caloric intake, though. Like, for me, for example, as someone who wants to casually lose weight, has a moderate activity level because I go to the gym and whatnot, like, it wants me to have, like, 2,300 calories a day. Very reasonable. But if you're on a more extreme end of the spectrum, it's probably going to be a little bit out of band. Maybe don't worry about that side of things as much. Use it more for just the calorie tracking and the nutritional intake value and all that type of stuff. That'll probably be better for you. Bangshat says, "Hey, Atom," and sorry if I mispronounced your name. "Can you explain how do you get all the unique equipment for Denim and the others? Did you get it after the post-game from POTD?" Not even after the post-game. You can actually go in early. So, for example, like you called out Denim, we have here this Ogre's Bane. This is a relic weapon that you can upgrade at specific shops that I don't remember where it would be at the moment. But yes, you go to the Palace of the Dead, and you can do that before you beat the game even. And different floors will have different enemies that may or may not spawn, who may or may not drop the equipment. There's loot tables. We've got them all linked in my Discord. You can find them online, all sorts of stuff like that. That tells you on what floors and from what enemies you'll be able to get various different pieces of loot. I didn't go hunting for anything too particular. I just kind of did a run through and got what I got. But you can go in and hunt for specific stuff using the chariot to rewind, reset, all that type of good stuff, and you'll be able to get whatever it is that you want. The only way to get Denim's Lord class is to let Cashua die. Correct. Correct. This is my second run. I got Cashua the first time. Now we got Denim's Lord class. You can do it in whatever order you prefer, of course, but... There's a mental image, the pen accidentally recreating the crime alley scene and making a Tactics Ogre Batman's backstory. Oh, God, no. Oh, boy. Don't go out bar hopping a whole lot. A few places I go have a drink in periodically, though. Yeah, I'm not a big going out to drink person in general, just because it's expensive, you know? I'm all about expenses. I've never had a lot of money to throw around in my life. But, you know, if I ever wind up having some expendable income, going out for drinks with Jane and a couple friends every once in a while might be fun. I see. Good. Good. It'll obviously be quite late. The game's been out for quite a while, but I did still have an idea knocking around in my head talking about like relic equipment and potentially like what floors to get the most pertinent gear, that type of stuff in the Palace of the Dead. We'll see if I wind up getting to that kind of guide. It might not be worth it because there's so much information out there already, but maybe. Maybe. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. Again, I know a little bit of a short stream tonight. Would have been longer if I was able to stream yesterday, but Mother Nature herself had other plans. Tomorrow, I'm off, going to be doing a bunch of work on videos and such that you guys will hopefully be seeing come out potentially tomorrow and then in the next couple of days. And then the question is, do we know when the Wave 4 for the DLC for Fire Emblem Engage is launching? I know it's apparently coming out the 4th. What are we talking, like noon the 4th, 3 p.m. the 4th, midnight the 4th? Like, I don't know. If it's going to be out earlier, I could stream during the day prior to the Outer Wilds stream with Jane, so we can get right off to a good start with it. If it's later, then maybe we'll just wait for Wednesday. I don't know. What are the drop rates to get the relic weapon? Not super high. It's kind of one of those things where you're going to want to go through and, like, if you have a table next to you of like, oh, this is where I can find all the stuff, you can identify the enemy that's going to drop the gear that you want, and then you set up a chariot loop where it's very easy for you to kill with a variety of different attacks. You do so with one character, see if it drops a loot bag, pick it up, see if it has the gear. If it doesn't, rewind, kill it with another character, pick up a loot bag. If it drops a loot bag, if it doesn't drop a loot bag, rewind until it does, that whole thing. It's not typically too hard to find stuff. I just passively ran through without too much focused grinding for any particular gear, and I got all sorts of stuff. But if you're focusing a specific piece of gear, it could take a couple of chariot resets. Is it really low like in the ancient temples? No, I think it's better than that. I'd have to reference the loot tables specifically, which I don't have conveniently on hand at the moment. But I don't think it's as bad as the ancient temples now. We're not sure what time? Okay, gotcha. Well, I mean, for Tuesday then, I might just be keeping an eye on things, and if I see people talking about it being out, I'll just throw a stream up and we'll go. But we'll see. Ogre set farming. Oh, well, that's a whole different kettle of fish. I haven't even done that yet. That's very different. No, we're just talking about regular relics right now. But yeah, Bang, if you have any other further questions, since I'm going to sign off here, you can always drop them in the comments on this or any of my other videos, or if you have Discord and want to join my community, we've got a bunch of people in there. Baka's very knowledgeable, Recession very knowledgeable. I believe Mage General, I think, has talked about Tactics Ogre stuff as well before. A lot of knowledgeable folks. We've got a bunch of links to different loot tables and stuff like that, so you can find all that stuff there if you want to hang out with us. After Tactics Ogre Law Route, will it be the Coda? Most likely, what I'm thinking of doing is doing one quick stream where we go through just Chapter 3 Neutral to get that little bit of story. There won't be a whole lot to it. And then, yeah, we're diving headfirst into the Coda content. We're going back into the Palace of the Dead. We're going through Coda 2, Coda 3, Coda 4, all of it. We're doing all of it. San Bronza. I cannot wait to go do San Bronza. It's going to be so much fun. Hey, Warren is here just as we're wrapping up. Hello, Warren. Good to see you as always, my friend. I hope you saw in my Smash or Pass video, I gave you a smash because you deserve it, buddy. But yeah, Coda after this, very much so. I've been chomping at the bit to see the Coda content because I've never done it. But yeah, we're going to wrap this one up here. As always, guys, thank you for hanging out. Bunch of new folks tonight as well. Good to have y'all. Hope to see you around in the future. If you want to drop a sub, see when I'm going to be going live and everything like that, please do so. That'd be great. Plenty of future Tactics Ogre stuff to come. Lots of stuff to do. Videos, streams, all that type of good stuff. And other things as well. New demo for an indie strategy tactics mecha-based RPG that will hopefully be out tomorrow on the channel. Fire Emblem stuff. Advance Wars is out soon. All sorts of good stuff. Have a good one. Absolutely, will do. Thank you, Canada. What happens after you ring the last drops of content from Tactics Ogre? Have something set up in the queue? Oh, there's stuff. There's stuff. I do want to get back to Metroid Prime. Again, Advance Wars is coming out. The Final Fantasies are on their way. All sorts of good stuff. All sorts of good stuff. It's going to be a good year for gaming. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. Stay safe and healthy out there. Good conversations tonight. Thank you for hanging out and having good chats, everyone. And remember to be good to each other. Bye now.